Spurgeon here with RevZilla TV to talk to you about the Klim Dakar and Dakar Pro gloves available at RevZilla.com. So new for 2015, the Klim Dakar gloves are going to get an update, while the Dakar Pro gloves, which you're going to see over here on the table, are going to be an all-new offering. Now, what you're going to notice is these are going to be motocross gloves. These are going to be for you riders out there in the dirt. Do not confuse them with a street glove that we've seen some versions of from Klim. Now, as far as sizing is concerned with this is going to be traditional Klim fit. It's going to be an American fit. It's going to be traditionally larger than the European brands out there. So what do I mean by this? I'm used to wearing my Dainese, my Revit gloves in a 2XL. When it comes to Klim, I size down, and the XLs are going to fit me spot on in the Dakars as well as the Dakar Pros for these gloves. Now, sizes are going to range from a small up to a 2XL in all the different colorways. And for those of you out there with big, meaty hands, there's also going to be a 3XL available in the black versions for both gloves. As far as colors are concerned, the regular Dakars are going to be available in a black, a gray, an orange, and a blue. And then for the Pros, you're going to see the gray on the table, and there's also a black version for you as well. Now, Klim is really known for their role in the off-road ADV-inspired world, and what we're going to see here is going to be a traditional motocross glove. This is going to be nice and lightweight, a lot of feel, a lot of feedback. What we're looking at with the standards is they've updated a lot of things in the back, giving you more protection at the knuckles, and they've changed some of the things that we're going to see going on with the palm. If you want more protection in this, and again, the standard Dakars, you're looking around that $45 price point. If you want to bump up. And again, I've done enough dirt riding to know that the first thing I smash up when I hit the ground, and I hit the ground a lot, is going to be my knuckles. I would personally bump up to something like the Pros, around that $90 price point, but you're going to get a lot more armor and backing on the back of the hand. We'll get to that in a moment. So let's start by breaking down the Dakars, which I have on my hand right now. First and foremost, this is going to be a full synthetic palm on this, not traditional leather. It's going to have a nice feel to it, and it's going to give you a lot of feedback straight to your hand. One of the things you're going to notice is they've upgraded is the way that the closure is. There's no pull on this, and it's just going to be some of the changes that we're going to see over the previous version. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start with the back of the hand, and we're going to work our way through this. So right at the wrist, single closure, you're going to have the synthetic leather that we've talked about, same as on the palm. And as you move through the back of the hand, it's going to be a stretch Lycra. Really comfortable, and as you use this, you're going to notice it stretches with your hand, so even when you're in the closed position, when you're moving around, when you're working your brakes, your clutch, there's going to be a lot of flexibility here. Now, the real improvement we've seen over the previous version, the Dakars, is in the knuckle on this. This is going to be a TPR knuckle. It's going to be an improvement over the previous version. A lot of built-in added protection here. Nothing too big, nothing too bulky, but they've just taken a nice step over the previous version. Now, as you work through the back of the hand, you're going to see that synthetic leather coming into play again with the stretch Lycra, and you're also going to see reflectivity at the fingertips working their way around. Now, as we flip over and transition to the palm on this particular glove, you're going to notice they've done away with the double padding on the palm. What they've given you instead is silicone grip panels at both the two fingers as well as across the top of the palm. You sacrifice a little bit of the protection over the previous version, but what you get is better grip with these silicone finger pads. Now, the other thing to note is that with this new glove for the Dakar, they've integrated fingertips for e-devices, any kind of electronic devices such as a GPS unit if you're out there on a dual sport trail, or your regular old iPhone, you're going to have connective tips at both the thumb and the finger way for this. Now, one of the things that I noted in the very beginning with that single closure, one of the things they've gotten away from, they've moved away from with the regular Dakar, is they've gotten rid of that pull to help get that on. Now, one of the things you're going to notice is that as we transition over to the Pro gloves, they've actually incorporated that pull into the Pro version. So you'll notice the first difference as I pull this glove on is that there's a really nice pull that really just aids in being able to take this glove, yank it on, and then you're set to go. The other thing you'll notice right away is that the palm on this is going to be a full grain leather construction. So that's the first upgrade you're really going to get over the standard Dakar in addition to that pull. As we look at the back of the hand, the closure point has changed. With the standard, the closure's on the inside. I like the fact that I have the closure on the outside with the Pros. It just feels a little bit more secure, a little bit more beefy than the standard version. You're going to have that same stretch Lycra along the back of the hand, but what you're going to notice is they've really upped the protection on the back. They've moved to a Poron XRD material. This is going to be a step up over foam and a step just below D3O. It's going to be an impact absorbing foam that's really going to move with your hand, and to aid in that, they've also added a split knuckle design. So what you're going to see here is there's actually a split knuckle underneath the foam, and it's really going to work nicely, again, to give you the maximum amount of mobility, feel, and feedback when you're out there riding around. Reflectivity continues at the fingertips. You don't lose that. And again, you're going to have that foam working its way through the back of the fingers. And as we flip this over, you're going to see, again, full construction with the leather on the palm. Now, the one thing you're going to lose moving up to the pros is that electronic fingertip. So if you're an electronic guy and you want all your little gizmos without having to be able to take your gloves off, the pros are probably not going to be the glove for you because you're not going to have that option available. Now, the other thing, and where we're going to end with this, is that there is going to be a windshield wiper on the back of the thumb. So if you're out there, you're in inclement weather, you can go ahead and wipe off your shield. This is going to be great for you dual sport riders out there that might be rocking a full face shield on a dual sport helmet. Regardless of whether you're looking at the Dakars or the Dakar Pros, I think it's great that Klim gave you the option to choose the level of protection that you want and the comfort and accessibility that you're looking for as far as the gloves are concerned. There's a lot of folks out there that are rocking Klim gloves. If you want to hear more about what they have to say, click the info button. Read what other riders are digging about the Klim gloves they're rocking on their rides. If you have more questions for us, never hesitate, get us on the phone, give us a call, 877-792-9455, or simply type us out an email, cs@RevZilla.com. Thank you for joining us for this look at the Klim Dakar and Dakar Pro gloves. I'm Spurge. Enjoy the ride.